Hey, what's going on everyone? Dave here with some more Mario Galaxy 2. So if you saw the last episode, you'll understand, yes, I apologize immensely. This episode will be fully post-commed. Oh, I'm so sorry. But I did go through all the footage of this episode. I made cuts where I normally do, so where I found them appropriate, and we'll get into that later. This is a bit of an extended episode, I can tell you, because I think I got a little overzealous and I did one more mission than I should have done, but that's okay. Some bonus content, and I remember I did get lost a few times along the way, but we'll get into that. For now, we're continuing on with Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet, not to be confused with his Gravy Gauntlet, because that's a whole other thing. Where is he? He's gone. It feels so weird post-comming this when I played this morning. But anyway, yeah, I do remember one talking point I had. I feel like this would have been a much better cutscene to have in the first one, because like the first Bowser battle, because then we don't know how huge he is in this game, because he's pretty normal sized in Galaxy 1. It would have been so cool to see the empty throne in the first Bowser level, and then him all of a sudden appear right here, and, you know, in his Bowsery glory. And then if the cutscene in the first one happened in this battle, which is just him sitting on the throne looking all menacing and badass, I think that would have been great. And I talked a lot about Bowser in this one because I talk about how the fights are pretty much all the same. Like, they give him some new moves like this punch shockwave thing, and its power of darkness and dark matter and all that cool Bowsery stuff. And it's awesome. But the thing is, the battle itself is the same. And I talk about how it's the same in Mario 64, Galaxy 1, and all that. Because in Mario 64, all you need to do is swing him by the tail, throw him into a bomb. He doesn't change. He gets like one or two new attacks in the second battle, like the teleport and the charge, and then in the third battle, he will just, you know, do some crazy fire breath stuff. This is 64 I'm talking about, so, you know, but it's all the same. You're throwing him, swinging by the tail, and throwing him. And this game, it's also the same. You know, he's just going around the planet, punching it. You hit the meteor into it. Same with Galaxy, the first Galaxy game. All you have to do is get him to stomp on the lava and then hit his tail. And then hit his tail and then hit him when he's spinning. Like, it's all the same. I actually really like the Galaxy 1 battles. Speaking of crazy fire breath, jeez. I didn't realize how close of a call this battle was, but I remember I was looking for that rock so I could get that coin. I was like freaking out because his fire breath was everywhere. And so yeah. But I think it would be so cool if like there was a Mario game where it's like, oh, let's say the first Bowser battle, you make the bridge disappear from under him, you know, like in Mario Brothers. And then in the second Bowser battle, you have to swing him by the tail, and then in the third one, you gotta do something like this. I think that would be cool. It would keep it so fresh. But I guess it would be tough, because it's like a kid's game. It's supposed to be like that. I don't know. I digress. Let's take our Grand Star, have some fun. Because, like, it's the same even with the originals. Like, you know, in all 8 worlds of Super Mario Brothers, you run into Bowser, and every time you have to hit the freaking bridge with the axe and make it disappear. It'd be cool if, like, the Bowser battles were varied. But anyway, this is, my master plan is too far along now, Mario. You can't stop me. Yeah, and I think I was still talking about the Bowser battles. That's why I dwelled on that dialogue for so long. Anyway, he's gonna do his fancy twirl and disappear, as Bowser does. And let's do it. Let's get that Grand Star. I don't know why Mario doesn't just absorb the power of the Grand Star to turn massive and just kill everything. I guess that's just not his way. You know, Mario's gotta be the super ego, or is Peach the super ego? I don't know. Bowser's obviously the id, and maybe Mario's just the normal ego, or Peach is the normal ego. I don't know, like, nobody ever tied Freud to Mario Brothers. I'm doing that right now. In fact, maybe I'll write a blog post about that, or a video. Should I start a game theory, like, series like Matt Pat? Like, that'd be fun, actually. I would totally be down for that, because I don't have enough ideas to make, like, a whole series for it, but I think that would be a pretty cool idea. Like, I My major was in film studies, so and I also did a lot of literature classes, so I'm used to picking apart things and drawing weird parallels, so I think that'd be fun, but I don't know. I digress on that. You fought that Bowser monster again. You look a bit more banged up than last time. He's getting stronger. We gotta stop Bowser before he gets bloppity blah blah blah. Let's hit it on the double. So yeah, Bowser's getting tougher, and we are getting closer. Oh, Lub actually says something really interesting later on when we enter the next world, and it got me on a whole talking point, which I guess I can go on again. Yeah, I'm glad I got like a day's break before I went back to redubbing these, because I remember as soon as I finished recording these, I saw the footage and I was like, ah, darn it, and I didn't want to like overdub it anyway, but I'm glad I can do it now after having a day. Oh yeah, this place, it looked like it might be pretty well protected. I bet you we're moving right in on an enemy's home base. What do you say we drop in on unannounced? Maybe the buddies will have snacks. Okay, so he says this place is pretty well fortified, and that makes sense. Because look at this first thing. It's like the Dreadnought Galaxy in Galaxy 1. Space Storm Galaxy. It's a freaking stronghold. With like power generators and lasers and everything. It is a true line of defense. And it's the first level of this world. Now, the level's called Follow Me Babam. I was like, this better not be another, like, Mushroom Kingdom denizen trafficking incident. It's not, thankfully, but... yeah, so, and it raised a point that I didn't think about. Are the other worlds less fortified? Like, if I go back to World 1... would I find a lot more innocent-looking worlds? Because it's true that they get more fortified as you go on. Like, obviously, each one has a stronghold at the end, whether it's Bowser Jr. or Bowser, but then the levels themselves, there are a lot of, like, kind of innocuous levels in the early worlds, like the Boulder Bowl and, like, you know, the first level and things like that. And I'm just thinking now, like, perhaps, maybe... it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe this. Like, okay, so like in the last world, the one before this one, we unlocked simultaneously Chompworks and the Beach Bowl. No, not Beach Bowl, that's in Galaxy 1, but you know, the beach one. And so that, they're two like different levels, but like the Chompworks feels like a Bowser level. You know, like it's not really a Bowser level, but you can feel his influence there, because it's like Mushroom Kingdom enemies, and it's like, you know, industrial, and I die right here, which is pretty dumb, but I make it through. So yeah, oh, fun fact, this is why the level's called Follow Me Babam. I don't realize it though, and I go the wrong way up here, yeah, like you can feel Bowser's presence in a area like Chompworks, because there's lava and chain jumps and all sorts of stuff. And machines, and so now I'm thinking, if you look at the beach galaxy, it's like piantas and crabs. The enemies are crabs, and like you get a Lakitu and some Spinies, but like it's really not, it doesn't feel like Bowser's influence is there, but you get those two levels and they're so different in that way. Oh, that was a clever death. Oh, that was, bravo, David. Bravo. Okay. And so yeah, that's why the level's called Follow Me Babam. You gotta actually, I think it's a really cool mechanic. You gotta have him follow you down there, and I just wasn't paying attention. That's what it looks like. David, what is wrong with you? Oh, that was a game over, man. Yeah, so here's me doing it correctly, I hope. Yeah, so, oh, there it is. Okay. Excellent. It's kind of cool, like, the death before the last one, I, like, died because I hit the explosion, like, as it was finishing. That was interesting. But yeah, so I'm just thinking, you know, maybe it's kind of like Bowser's influence is more felt in this world, and, like, you know, as the worlds go on, you see more Bowser-y things, like, more Mushroom Kingdom adversaries that would be in his army, like Babams and Hammer Brothers. Oh, that was intelligent. It's really interesting watching these deaths, like, just appear, like, happen as I talk. I'm just like, David, what are you doing? Just making my long jumps, and yep, there's that. Okay, how do I get through this one? Okay, it looks like I was about to make the same mistake. What are you... David! What are you doing? I'm confused. Okay, cool. It's gonna get it bullied by these little spaceships. And there we go. Looks like I'm out of the water. Anyway, that was just a talking point. I don't really have much more to say on that matter. Okay, go. Oh, I missed. Oh yeah, that one took me by surprise. I thought it was gonna end up back on the platform, and that just happened. So I just kind of rushed through this, and lo and behold, it works out pretty well. I get hit here, but I'm like, shake it off, just go through. Go through, avoid the balls. Got all these gold balls coming after me. And here they are, they're like converging on me, and then I'm just like, holy shit, I need to get out of here. But it's all good. I take the hit, and it looks like the star is within my, yeah. Another star by running around on the pole stars. Okay, to the top of Topman's Tower is the next mission. Oh, this is really cool because they say Topman's Tower, and I didn't put this together, but yeah, those little yellow spaceship guys that were bullying me in the last level, or in the last mission, yeah, those are Topman's tribe. Like, he's in this game. For those of you who don't know, Topmaniac is a boss in Super Mario Galaxy, the first one, and he's like, I guess Bowser's working with him in that, in this game. In the Galaxy games, Bowser works with this guy called the Topmaniac, who seems to be like a traditional alien, because he like runs on a UFO and stuff like that, and he's got these other guys called Topmen, and you know, it's interesting that they're coming back in this game. And I played this game before. The only other time was the blind run that DarkfoolDave did, but it's interesting to kind of like really like pay attention to these details. And who knows, maybe I thought of it before too, but I don't know. So yeah, the gimmick of the level is that this level goes by really fast, and I got really excited by that because it made the level feel hard. And as you can see, yeah, I decided not to hit the thing that makes it all go slow. Oh man, and so I'm just like, oh yeah, this level runs by super fast. It's gonna be awesome and challenging, and as you can see, that's definitely the truth. And then I'm like, oh, there's another switch. I don't need to do that. I'm David, I'm awesome, and I'm Luigi, by the way, and I can jump really high, and I can just go and do my thing. And I do my thing. And there, look at me go. But yeah. And then at this point, and then I'm like, okay, this swamp does not want to be messed with. Look at him. He's like on speed. He's on like, you know, thwomp methamphetamines. I don't know. So, yeah, and I'm just like, okay, I can do this. I can, you know, do my platforming awesomeness, and I'm a stubborn jerk, and I think I do pretty well just now, but I'm like, okay, maybe I need the switch. Well, I mean, eventually I do realize this. I just don't know when I get too stubborn to realize that. Do I get hit again? I don't remember. But as you can see, I'm trying my darndest to like do it without hitting the switch. The switch makes everything go slowly. And yeah, oh, I'm putting up a good fight, but I think this is where I give up. Yeah. So I hit the switch, and the cool thing about when you activate the switch and everything goes black and white in slow motion, I like the sound of the level. Listen to the music. It's like an old-timey radio. I love it. So yeah, that's me not taking advantage of the thing. Also, I'm trying to like wall kick, and I didn't put together that you can't wall kick off the central pillar. And so I think everything's good here, and then these guys spring out of nowhere. And then I'm just like, okay. And then they knock me off the nerve. And obviously I can't do anything to save myself because I'm in the getting hit animation. So Itsy Bitsy Spider climbs his way back up the water spout. And here I am. And I'm just like, I don't need to deal with these guys. I'm just gonna go for it. Because I'm Luigi and I jump high. So I'm like, Luigi, just face forward, please. Face forward, Luigi. And then I jump back and get hit, but that lines me up perfectly for the backflip of awesome. That's one more freaking star that I got by breaking the game. So yeah, Thanks so much for watching this episode, guys. I'm finally gonna sign out here, and I'm so sorry about the post-com, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. As you can see, we're entering a whole new world. We unlocked like 5 freaking levels, or 4 levels, and so now, I got like just shy of 1,000 star bits too, so I can get that other Luma like 3 things away. We got Upside Dizzy, Slip Sand Galaxy, the Boo Moon, I didn't dwell on long enough to mention it, and Shiverburn. These are all fun galaxies, and they're all challenging. And you can definitely feel Bowser's influence in a lot of these, especially Boo Moon and the icy hot one. Probably Shiverburn. So yeah, and so we're gonna be getting into that, and I don't know which one to do first, so we're gonna find out in the next episode. So do subscribe. Looks like I made my way over here too. I didn't mean to do that, but I guess, yeah, I can also access Bowser Jr.'s level, but I'm not gonna do that obviously. So stay tuned. It's gonna be awesome. Is this Dave out?